Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about one of our new characters from the DLC, Nil, or as he's known in our team now, Rafal. This is going to be a basic guide video, so let's go ahead and just jump right into it.
You rescued me from despair. I will return that favor here. Let us strike this monster down!
I'm assuming that if you're watching this, you've completed the Fel Xenologue. If not, I'm going to give you a warning now for spoilers, so feel free to click off this video and come back and join us later after you've completed that. Nil joins our team for the first time in the Fel Xenologue Chapter 1, alongside Nell, and goes on to introduce Alir to the world of Elios. Now, while Nil is playable during most of the events of the Fel Xenologue, he can't actually be customized or reclassed until he officially joins the party after the Fel Xenologue credits roll. So today, I'm going to be talking about how to build him in the main game. So Nil, or Rafal as he'll be known in our main game, starts with the Fel Child class. I suggest that you keep him at that class because dragon classes are rare with additional bonuses when pairing with emblems, and they really aren't worth trading for anything in my opinion. If you'd like to know more about this, please go ahead and check out the unit type basic guide on my channel for more in-depth information on this specific unit type. In short though, I'll just say this: you get 4 total dragon units, 3 Fel children, and 1 divide dragon, and in my opinion, all 4 of them belong in every single battle. For the sake of the video and really getting a feel for Rafal's potential, I've maxed out all of his stats. This is what his caps look like: 76 health, 13 build, 46 strength, 13 magic, 30 dex, 33 speed, 42 defense, 20 resistance, and 19 luck. These are good stats overall, but I can see that his biases in health and strength will make him an efficient tanker for a team, so that would be my personal choice. With a 42 defense cap, he won't have to worry about survivability against unit types like archers, thieves, or wolf knights. That's going to be a nice thing for you, but it does come at a cost of resistance. With only a cap of 20 resistance, you can expect that enemy magic units are going to be a big deal for him. So make sure that you account for this by choosing other units that can properly counterbalance this and take care of mages, mage knights, etc. He's not going to be the one who should be doing that. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about his skills. His personal skill is Rivalry. Here's how it works. When an ally within 2 spaces of Rafal defeats a foe, plus 10 crit will be granted to Rafal for 1 turn. So I went ahead and tested this a bit, and if you put Rafal on the front line and use an archer or mage to defeat a foe at just enough distance, you can basically play out an entire map with plus 10 crit the whole time without too much difficulty. His class skill is called Spur Emblems, so at the start of a player phase, all adjacent allies to Rafal will have their engage meters filled by 1. This skill is great. Honestly, I would consider this skill alone to be a good enough reason to throw him on your team. The game is called Fire Emblem Engage, and that's for a reason, right? Proper pairings and utilization of engages is the whole key. It's also great to grind bond levels in maddening mode. Regardless of if you even need more units to engage, I would take advantage of every chance you get to increase those bonds. He's going to need 2 inherited skills as well. If you want to build him as a tanker, or just increase his survivability, I would consider Canter Plus, or Holdout Plus Plus, Pair Up, or Vantage. You could also increase the damage he deals with Axe Power 5 or Weapon Sync Plus. A unit like this has a lot of options that I suggest you play around with to find out what fits your strategy best. For me, I use Canter Plus because you absolutely never go wrong with it, and oftentimes it saves me, allowing me to escape or get to a healing tile. I also picked Holdout Plus Plus because this man is a treasure to grind experience, SP, and bond levels in your maddening runs. Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions down in the comments because there are so many great options that can work with this unit type, so let me know yours. His unique weapon is Fell Stone and Fell Magic Stone. It's odd that you can't upgrade to +1 or +5, but it does have other great options for you. You can use the Refine option to turn his Dragonstone into a different stone with different functionality. It could let him attack from a distance at the cost of lower damage, or efficiency with flying units, or cavalry, etc. So many good options here. For his weapon, I'm going to equip him with Revanche I think, +5, Tomahawk +5, and his Dragonstone. So he can attack both close distance and utilize his high strength at the same time. In battle, I suggest that you use his unique weapon Dragonstone to utilize its own effects, which is called half foe defense/resistance. You can imagine what it does just from the name, and you already know that that is something that's going to be so OP for you, right? Having his enemies defense and resistance makes them so much easier to kill and will make him an absolute beast on the field. Now, when it comes to pairing, this is the big deal, right? You want to make sure that you pick the right pairing for him. Since his class is special, you could pair him really with any emblem and still get the boosts. But, and this is a big but, it is dependent on your strategy. Now, I see a few comments from one of my videos asking, is Nell easily killable when paired with Byleth? So here's the answer to that. It is dependent on how you build your team as well. If you build him as a support, you can pair him with Micaiah, right? And his strength and health won't be in their best state for that, but he will have the capabilities that you would expect from Micaiah. But if you want to build him as a tanker, try to pair him with Hector, Corrin, or Ike, and he'll survive maybe 1 to 2 enemy phases, even in maddening mode. That's honestly, it doesn't sound like a lot, but I think that's pretty good. So, for the sake of the video, we've gone with the tanker strategy. I mean, that's just my preference, and I'm going to pair him with one of my favorite tankers, Hector. This is going to be a great show of his strength. I just love him as a tanker. But I'd love to hear what your preferences and your experiences are down in the comments. Anyway, that's going to be all for me. Thank you for watching another video. I hope that this video helps and that you're able to apply this to your own gameplay. And if that's the case, that maybe I've even earned your subscription today. I plan to keep working hard and offering the best information that I can while keeping you up to date on news and reviews as well. I'm super excited to see this community that we've been building continue to grow around the game that we all love so much. Now, I hope you have an awesome day, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.